Hi everyone, I'm Aaron Lowe. We're back with Master the Voice. Today, very interesting topic of voice feminization surgery. It's called laryngeal webbing. Laryngeal webbing is when we take vocal cords. I'm going to show you a set of vocal cords with just a still picture. These vocal cords, where am I again? These vocal cords are right here, going down all the way to a V. Okay, and then they come back up along this side right here into the top. And the vocal cords touch along that space in the middle. And in the image that you see beside me here is voice webbing. So we have then the vocal cords that have been webbed down the middle. And I will use sort of a marker to draw that webbing. So the vocal cords have been sewn together by a specialized surgeon and made shorter so that the vocal cord's vibration margin is from here to here on either side. And the general rule is that a vocal cord grows during pubescent growth twice as large as it does as a young child. So say everyone at 5 has similar sized voices, but when a young male reaches puberty, his vocal cords have quadrupled in size, and when a young female reaches puberty, their vocal cords have doubled in size. So there's a kind of like a doubling and then a quadrupling based on gender. When we want to permanently or surgically reduce the size of the vocal cords, it then permanently reduces the length of the edge, therefore the vibration increases, which increases pitch. So this patient came to me. I'm going to take all that away. The patient came to me and had surgery 2 weeks ago. Okay? 2 weeks prior to this visit. And this was the very first time that the voice was turned on in an audible way. The voice had surgically been altered and then put on rest. No whisper, no talking, nothing said, just wait. And then we measure the voice through checking to make sure the web had attached. And in this area, the web has attached. And then from there, we look at what pitch comes out. And what does the voice then sound like when this comes together along a midline and touches from here to here. So this vocal cord will close and this vocal cord will close, and they'll touch in the middle there, which I'll show you another picture later on. But vocal cords are then touching on a shorter length, and that makes them vibrate higher. There's so many other things that have to be done in transgender, the journey of a transgender male to female. But voice is one that we're getting more and more clinics, more and more surgeons around the world doing this. This surgeon was done in Europe. The surgery was done in Europe. So I really think that it's something that, in the beginning of my career, we focused on increasing laryngeal tension, increasing pharyngeal or throat tension so that the throat became tighter, almost like male pseudo falsetto, then being transferred to around 200 hertz, which is around where low female or average low female voice sits. And we measure that pitch then with software, where if I put my voice at 200 hertz, we can then measure it with software like this. And if I isolate a higher sound, my speaking voice is coming out at around 120 hertz, 1. And if I slide it up to the 200 line, ooh, 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, and we stop. So you can see that I'm trying to modify the voice by altering the pitch and using some of that sort of math or number-based science to then transfer to the voice's tone, resonance. And I can't take away the size of my head or the size of my mouth, but we can improve then the vocal cord length, and that placement of the resonant tone will change as well. So there's a lot of things: the vocal cord length, the resonance of the tone, managing articulation a little bit to sort of help that out. But I think these things are exciting to see and exciting to be able to be a part of a case like this. So vocal webbing, voice feminization procedures are happening more and more. And a big part of it is that we do our best to help out in any way we can to relocate that voice into the area where it's picked up then as just feminine, but that matches the person, that matches their personality, that matches that that independent control that they may or may not have before, but then they work towards a really changed behavior pattern in their voice. Thank you, and we'll talk more about this in the future. I've got some exercises we can review, and anybody that's going through voice feminization, they can call the voice clinic or they can contact me. I'm always open to exploring what each individual wants in their voice. Our voice is a bit of our identity in ways, so we see visually our identity, but there's also a big voice component to it. I know.